Let's smoke marijuana like cigarettes.
CinemaCon!
That Doomsday trailer is one piece of ace. I know from experience, dude. You know what I mean?
No, you don't.
Well, not me personally, but a guy I know. He watched the trailer. Woo-wee.
No, they didn't.
No, he didn't. But imagine what it'd be like to watch that trailer, right?
Daddy Dent is dancing in the streets.
Adria Arjona, I don't know how to say it, to the max.
All of that and so much more here on News Dump.
Go!
What's up, big dog?
Wow, real news dump. You're doing news live from the scene.
Yeah, I am on location. I have no way out. I'm trapped at the starting line.
You are trapped at the starting line in a vehicle. This is a first for Mac and Goo at the moment. You may get this if you watch the YouTube portion of the show. Goo is sitting in the driver's seat of his vehicle.
I apologize if you're watching the YouTube video right now. This is
not
going to
bad.
be one of our worst.
The camera's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Your setup's not bad.
Okay, well, luckily, my job is pretty much using all this stuff, so I had it all handy.
Yeah, in some respects, this setup is better than the bland office setup.
You think this is a better show than what we usually do?
Yep, 100%. It's more
Because
interesting.
I disagree. I like having the blank office setup behind me when usually if I'm home, it's pure chaos.
Goo, happy marathon day. You were so excited for it. You woke up at 2 o'clock this morning for it.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep. I needed more.
Mm-hmm,
I said marathon day. I need to wake up as early as I can. I even fell asleep halfway through Euphoria. Goophoria.
News Dump! Go!
Yeah!
Weekend box office. Mario keeps on winning, stays winning. It's up to nearly $750 million worldwide. This is a weird movie because usually a movie this popular, not to brag here, I'll have a friend or two reach out and be like, hey, did you see it? Did you like it? I've had no one text me
Even on a
about
kids
this
movie too?
Yeah. Well, yeah,
Okay.
most of my friends have kids, so they
Brag.
go see it.
Brag.
Shout
out Shime, by the way. He just got married.
Yeah, a friend of the show, Christopher Scheim, got married. Nice celebration this past weekend. Had some of the hashtag Dork Shared Universe.
Hell
there.
yeah.
Goo coming in at number 2, Project Hail Mary.
Yes, Project Hail Mary. Actually, it was projected to come in third. Lee Cronin's The Mummy was the projected number 2 movie, and it ended up in a sarcophagus.
You really put the nail in the coffin of The Mummy, although they don't get buried in coffins, I suppose.
No, it's a tomb.
Well, the sarcophagus goes in the tomb.
Ryan Gosling raided that tomb.
Goo, The Mummy, like you said, in third, 13 million domestically, 20 million worldwide. I've heard that it's not bad, though.
Yeah, the trailer kind of gave me a little bit of that spook factor.
Mm-hmm.
But it had nothing to do with Brendan Fraser, so
Yeah,
didn't
right. That's the
hold my
confusing part.
interest.
I want Brendan Fraser, and I want Rachel Weisz's eyebrows.
I want those, and I want those bugs that crawl into your skin.
Yeah, the scarabs, those little beetle things.
And I want a really poorly CGI'd rock.
Yep, in on those 4
I am
things.
the Scorpion King.
That's the Mount Rushmore.
That's me.
of
It's my quote from the movie.
things in the Mummy universe.
Yeah.
News Dump! Go!
You need to pause between
No,
news
I
dump.
get so excited to
I
yell
can
News
tell.
Dump.
I need to add
News
those in
Dump.
post.
Yeah.
Mac, you gotta pause.
Create space.
Yes.
Create space. Well,
Pretend
when I
like
do
it's playing
News
in
Dump,
your head.
when
Pretend
I
like it's
do
playing in
News
your
Dump,
head. Yes.
there's no sounder.
I know that.
Goo, Avengers Doomsday trailer teaser was shown at CinemaCon, and we've got lots of. If you want a comprehensive breakdown of someone that actually saw the teaser, there's 1,000 videos out there on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. But we'll recap some of it here.
Yeah, you come right here because we're going to recap what other people recapped.
The recap.
Yeah.
First and foremost, they are sticking with the 12/18 release date. They didn't move it to 12/11 like a lot of us had suspected, so it is going to be up against Dune its whole time. It seems like, Goo, Thor is going to be our primary Avenger throughout this movie.
He's the leader.
The leader, the one who's getting folks together to team up to fight Doctor Doom. And within this trailer, we get back Steve Rogers. Steve Rogers, who apparently is looking very much like his Infinity War.
Yeah,
form.
I read that he has long hair.
Yeah, longer hair with the beard. And apparently in this trailer, and again, spoiler alerts, if you don't want to know anything, skip ahead 3 minutes.
But once
5
again,
minutes.
we're telling you what we've heard.
Yeah,
We haven't
yeah.
seen this.
Apparently, Steve wields Mjolnir once again. And in addition to that, Thor and Doom go at it briefly in this teaser. And Doom just like smashes Stormbreaker very easily. I'm sure much like the Hela scene.
So let me just ask you this. Now, this just once again gets back into like all the stuff since Infinity War and Endgame of them kind of taking the piss out of Thanos.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like them pushing forward a new bad guy and they're like, this guy is way better than that guy?
Yeah, we're leveling up. I think you have to do that,
doing
especially
it
in a
to
universe
Thanos.
like this.
I don't like them doing it to Thanos.
Thanos was awesome, and Thanos was great in the Infinity Saga. And then now that we've broadened our horizons and we're out in space a tidbit more, I like that we're moving on to the bigger bad. And not for nothing, it's that way in the comics too. Doom superior to Thanos.
But this is a movie. I just thought of this. I want you to do this remix because you're the artist on the show.
Sure.
Can you make that song, Doom, 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 I want you in my room?
Okay, I'll get on that. I'll open up GarageBand once we
Thank
finish here. Also in this trailer, apparently we see Professor X watching an impending incursion coming into the X-Men universe that Kevin Feige was a producer on way back when. I think, my guess is the first act of the movie is spent a lot with those X-Men. And I think a lot of those X-Men are going to die. We see a fight of Mystique, played by Rebecca Romaine, fighting Yelena Belova, who is played by Florence Pugh. And get this, Mystique's it. Turns into Florence Pugh. Mm-hmm. So we have some scissor action here between Flo Pughs.
I don't think that's going to happen, but...
we can't say for sure.
Cool. It'd be cool.
Can't say for sure.
Yeah.
We have this. This is the most interesting nugget from the teaser for my money. Shang-Chi and Gambit are fighting, which means Shang-Chi has been recruited. We're assuming it's the version of Shang-Chi we know to, I guess, go and prevent these incursions. And by doing that, this is a lot of what the people are suspecting that this first act is going to be. That Thor recruits our current Avengers and has to go prevent the incursion by fighting that original X-Men team. And I think that's what we're seeing.
Well, Shang-Chi has those cool bracelets, and I think that's going to be a part of it. He has rings.
Yep.
He has rings.
You got rings versus purple glowy stuff.
Yeah.
Gambit, again, will be played by Channing Tatum.
I think what they're kind of doing here, too, is they're just letting you know Shang-Chi's in this.
Yeah.
Heads up, Shang-Chi's here.
We've been looking for Shang-Chi for a long time.
I know you've been looking for a long time. One-stop shop, he's right here.
People say Downey's doing an accent, which makes sense because Dr. Doom's
I do want to know what kind of accent. Though.
Yeah, they didn't describe the accent per se, but they said he's doing a thing.
Because it would be funny during contract negotiations. He gets all of his money and they say, and you have to do the accent, but they weren't specific. So every scene he does a different accent.
It's a different version of Doom, I guess.
Crikey! Where are the Avengers? It's kind of like whatever actor is across from him, he's like, okay, it's Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna try to get him to break.
Where's your dingo, buddy?
I like that version of Dr. Doom. That's a good YouTube short right
there.
Yeah. We see Fantastic Four meeting up with Thor and the New Avengers.
That's cool.
I think that's finally where the post-credit from New Avengers is going to tie in, where we see Fantastic Four coming to that universe. I think they're going to warn the heroes we know and love of the impending incursions, and that's really going to be what sets off this whole thing. And Goo!
Yes.
There's going to be, which I think will tie in. Let's jump to the...
let's do this first. So, how much of this movie... Now, watching Endgame and Infinity War, there were so many, like, whoa moments.
Right.
How many of those moments do you think we get here, or do we just sit in our chair and say, that's cool?
I think those moments will be a little bit more telegraphed here because there's been such a long wait, and we kind of know what they have to do in this. Infinity War, it was more up in the air of, are they actually going to do this or not?
Yeah.
But I still think we get 2 or 3, like, jaw-drop moments in this movie, whether they're expected or not.
I will do a jaw drop when Downey does the accent into Doom, 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 I want you in my room.
Good, let's jump to the Joe Russo stuff. News dump!
Not great.
No, you don't like that?
That's better than before, but yeah, go ahead.
Goo, the Endgame re-release, which is coming up in anticipation of Doomsday.
What did he say?
Will include new footage tying into the narrative of Doomsday.
Yeah.
So I have read that there's not going to be new footage in Endgame. It's just going to be like post-credit stuff. Joe Russo said it's an opportunity to create a bridge from Endgame to Doomsday in a very unique way. So if you remember, Endgame had no mid-credits, no post-credits.
Just
I think
iron.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the re-release is going to contain probably both a mid-credit and a post-credit.
I would say that if there is new footage for this movie, I would like it to be a Doom and Onion.
You have been up since 2 a.m., I can tell.
I need to sleep so bad.
Workshopping Doom jokes all morning. News dump.
It's either for sharing or a really hungry boy.
Goo, Kevin Feige said,
What did he say?
some of the sets from the original X-Men films got reused for Doomsday. I like that. I like that.
Recycle, repurpose.
And I think it'll be like nice homage. Like you'll recognize this from, oh, I saw that next too. He also said there were days filming Avengers Doomsday where 30 to 35 actors were on set at the same time. That's a lot.
Yeah. That's
Like-
almost too much to focus on.
I'm curious. I mean, obviously there's going to be a major fight scene in this movie. I don't know. This is what I'm impressed. Not to talk about The Pit, Goo. I have finished season 2 of The Pit.
Not everything has to do with the pit.
My favorite thing about The Pit, honestly, is the direction and the camera work, because it is such a chaotic scene and the camera is moving seamlessly on a set it must have 60 people on set. It's very impressive. And so I think that's going to be an impressive thing here if you're actually having all of these people on set. Like we saw stills and clips from Infinity War and Endgame, and there's a lot of people on set, but it was a lot of CG as well. So I don't know. I don't know how anyone maps that out. It's always impressive. Goo, Kevin Feige said,
What else did he say?
Avengers Secret Wars is as ambitious a project as we have ever embarked on.
Okay, so what that is telling us right now is that this movie here, Doomsday, is almost, it's trying to make up for everything post-Endgame to build up to what we felt during those movies for the next one. This is a really big setup because they haven't done a good job setting up these Avengers movies.
Yeah, I mean, certainly post-Endgame has been a real seesaw of
Mixed
Marvel.
nuts.
Yeah, some have been great, some have been bad.
Sometimes you get a Brazilian nut. Sometimes you get a cashew.
A lot of stuff has been middling, and I think that's ultimately the problem is, do we care about these stories and these characters they've built after Endgame? So, to your point, I think a lot of that they're going to try to pull out of us, get the emotions out of us, to end Doomsday at a point where we're stoked for Secret Wars. Not to say we're not stoked for Doomsday. It's like my most anticipated movie of the year.
Yeah.
But Secret Wars obviously is where we're going to see most of this play out. I think Doomsday you'll see, which everyone is predicting, Doom wins. And it's going to set up Battleworld, which we'll see in Secret Wars. That shit I don't know anything about really from the comics, and this is why I still get excited for Marvel projects, because we don't read, Goo. I don't really know anything. The only thing I know is reading tweets or seeing an article.
Scheim did give out bookmarks at his wedding.
Good point.
So
Good
now
point.
I have the option of doing it because I used to try, but I'd lose my place.
Well, I saw Davey running around stealing. He has
taking all
so
those
many
bookmarks?
books. He was stealing everyone's bookmarks.
I need it for all my books.
News dump.
What's up?
Multiple Spider-Man projects similar to Spider-Noir are in the works.
Sure, why not?
The co-showrunner of Spider-Noir, Owen Uziel, said,
What did Owen Uziel say?
I'm focused on Spider-Noir, but I know there are others in the works. I talked a bit to the people working on them, and I think they are very exciting. They're following a little bit of the same formula as us, that same idea of taking a genre and elevating it by putting a spider variant into it. This is from an interview in SFX magazine via GamesRadar.com. I like this. I'm cautiously optimistic about this. we do need to see how the quality of Spider-Noir
Let's
is
see how the
before-
first one is.
Yeah, before we get too excited about this, because once again, we're still waiting on the conclusion of the Spider-Verse. So we still can't grant them, the green light on these sort of things. News dump. Goo, the Mandalorian and Grogu gave us another trailer, and it was something.
It's too sunny right now. Why is it so sunny?
Yeah, you got a nice little
Halo.
yeah.
Halo. Halo. Halo.
Goo, I'm gonna see this movie. I'm gonna go in with the best I can with my attitude.
Yep.
But I am expecting this movie to blow chunks.
Yeah, it doesn't look great, but if they put enough Babu Fricks in there, might save it.
I do like small Babu Frick ships.
A lot of Babu Fricks.
With Grogu. I like that.
We're a couple Babu Freaks.
It is really starting to feel like they went into this really ambitiously because the show had been pretty popular.
Yes.
And then they realized the major issue in the show is like,
we've concluded the story.
Who are we doing this against, right? And now they've developed a 2.5-hour movie that you're like, I don't really know who I'm supposed to root against here. Like, it just seems like this is one long episode of a show.
What stinks is that they had a movie ready at the end of season 2 where it's Din Djarin going to get Grogu back after he learns the Jedi way, but they wasted it.
Yeah, they completely fumbled everything that was set up in the end of season 2. Some of that is because the Boba Fett show sucked, so they probably had to redeem it with Mandalorian stuff. You were a bigger fan of this show than I was, but of course I liked it like everyone else. It just really, we were giving it the benefit of the doubt for a while. And then obviously when you see the Luke Skywalker stuff at the end of season 2, you're like, oh, okay, maybe they do get it. Maybe we're going to do this right. And then they completely backtracked on all of that. So I don't know. Like, for everything to be greenlit, for anything to be greenlit in Star Wars
Grogu's green. Grogu's green.
And for it to be this is like disappointing because we have not had a Star Wars movie in 7 years now?
A very, very long time. Galaxy far, far away. But they are setting it up.
They sent it 7 years ago. It just took that long to get.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Light years away, if you will. Buzz Lightyear away.
Oh, there you go.
They have the line in this trailer of the old protect the young until the young can protect the old. So they are setting up something where Grogu has to do something, right?
Yeah, I also would like Grogu to grow a little bit. I want him to Grogu.
Oh, shit. That's the same word. Never mind.
Yeah.
Not that clever.
But now a W.
That's like in a rap when they rhyme the same word with the same word. And it's not even like the different spellings of the word. It's just the same word.
It's like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne does that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Just rhymes the same. But he can do it because he's Lil Wayne.
He can do it. It's about the inflection.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out in a month how good or bad this fucking movie is. News dump.
Yell news dump. You gotta hit those news dumps.
Come on, leave me alone.
It's my first day.
Staring at headrests in your fucking screen here. Goo.
Yes.
Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey is going to be under 3 hours long. What do you think about that?
Once again, with movie length, if the pacing is right, I'll sit there for a long time.
I'm almost a little disappointed by this. I'm so in on this, I could spend 5 hours in the theater.
I was expecting 26 miles of IMAX film rolled out through the city of Boston, leading to the theater where we'd then see The Odyssey.
Yeah. Yep. That would be great. That'd be good for all of us. I don't know. Like, why is Christopher Nolan getting shorter cuts? I don't know. Let Christopher Nolan do what he wants.
No. That's what director's cuts are for. They should have someone cutting down movies.
With Nolan, I don't know. Nolan and Villeneuve, I think, should be allowed to do whatever they want. That's.
This is also one of the issues about not having DVDs anymore. Is the directors is like, put it all on screen because they're not going to get my unique vision in the other, like in the secondary market. So
Good point, Goo. News dump. Goo, Top Gun 3 is officially in the works. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not sure. Like, Maverick was so great that there's no way this will be as good, you know?
I forgot the last one made $1.5 billion.
I mean, It won me over. It's a movie I never didn't want to see, and then I saw it, and I'm like, fuck, this is awesome. This is a great movie.
Now, we don't know, besides Tom Cruise, about the rest of the cast, but Glenn Powell has hinted over the last year or so that he'd be ready for a Top Gun 3.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not like Miles Teller's the guy. I don't really care
my God,
if Glenn
get
Powell's
off
in it.
Miles Teller's ass.
But Glenn Powell's like in it, but he's not the guy. I don't care if Glenn Powell's in Top Gun 3.
Mac had so much fun when Miles Teller started playing. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
What's happened to Miles Teller the last couple of years? He hasn't really done anything.
He's not playing the piano anymore.
Does people not like him? Is he a bad guy?
Does he have an attitude?
Maybe he's got an attitude problem.
Maybe he's got an attitude.
Gotta send him back down to the minors. News dump. Dude, Charles Dance is in talks to star in The Batman 2. It's reported he will be playing Harvey Dent's father.
Daddy Dent.
Daddy Dent. You're more of the Batman boy than I am. Is Dent's dad significant in the comics? Like, is this a...
I'm not sure. Can Charles Dance not do a British accent? Like, can he speak with an American dialect or no?
I don't know who Charles Dance is.
He gets killed by his son in Game of Thrones.
Okay. All right. Well,
and if you're like, goo, spoiler, that could be half the characters.
News dump. Dude, we got some DCU casting news this week. One major one a little bit more minor, but I'm encouraged by the minor one.
Mm-hmm.
Adria Arjona is set to play.
It's a silent J, right?
She's the hot lady that was in that movie with Glenn Powell.
The Hitman.
Yeah, there you go. She was great in it. She's landed the role of Maxima in upcoming Superman Man of Tomorrow.
Not Wonder Woman like most people were hoping for, and James Gunn even gave a like to one time.
Yeah, I don't know who Maxima is, Goo. Can you explain who Maxima is to me?
A powerful alien queen from the planet Almerac in DC Comics.
Almerac.
First seen in 1989, the year of our Lord.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
What else is happening in DC?
I just, you know what? I shouldn't question anything from Gunn. I'm like, I would love her to play Wonder Woman. Who the fuck is Maxima? So be it.
I bet he goes and he's like, I don't give a fuck about Wonder Woman. I want this person that certain people love and the majority of people don't know who she is. That's who I want to cast this person as.
Let me take the most medium fan casting and then cast her as something else. Nailed
That's
it.
exactly what it is. It would have been like if Henry Cavill, because everyone was like, oh, no, actually, let's not say Henry Cavill. Let's say in Marvel, when everyone was like, oh, Brie Larson, she has to be Ms. Marvel. No, is she Ms. Marvel? She's Captain Marvel. She has to be Captain Marvel. And they said, no. She's going to take over for Kat Dennings.
It does have a feeling like that.
Mm-hmm.
The other casting news is Andre Royo has been cast in Man of Tomorrow. We don't know who he is yet.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know the name, which I didn't, I was reminded who he is. He played Bubbles in The Wire.
Oh.
One of the greatest characters in the show.
Did you say Barb Wire?
Yes, in Barbed Wire, he played Bubbles. Bubbles is such a fun character, great character. I haven't seen him in anything since, so I'm stoked about this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chatter online suggesting he could be the Martian Manhunter, which I think he'd be a good fit for, but that's encouraging. I like that. I'm encouraged by both things, Q. News dump. Dude, big news for the Goo household.
Huge.
Shredder and Krang will appear in TMNT Mutant Mayhem 2, which may be out never, may be out in 5 years, who knows?
I mean, once again, this is kind of a dead franchise at this point. I don't think they're going to follow through with the trilogy. They're already starting to work on what they're telling us is a Sonic-esque live action with the Turtles. So this almost seems like we're going to make it because we already started.
Yeah, we've already spent money.
We've already teased Shredder. We've already canceled the TV show that goes with it. And, I mean, Maya Rudolph in the last movie was pretty much an Utrum anyway, so.
Yeah, good
Krang.
point.
Krang.
Strong point.
They should let me be Krang.
News dump. Some trailers that we got this past week. 4 of them. First, Street Fighter, which is the second trailer, I think, technically, but the first kind of full one, less of a teaser, more of a trailer.
So, this is a 1993 period piece, I believe. Something,
really?
Yeah, something looks off with it,
Okay.
right?
All right. I'm just worried. The trailer and everything they're doing feels like they get it. But at a certain point, is it I don't even know if this is possible. So if this sounds stupid, call me a moron.
I'm going to do it.
Is it like too much fan service and not enough substance?
I don't know. I don't know, because Mortal Kombat wasn't full fan service, and then people complained about some lack of fan service.
And with that, we'll find out in the second one if
Yeah.
they're doing the same thing, right?
Right. Although I do like the look of Chun-Li in this
Agreed.
trailer.
Strong agree. We also got to see Hadouken from
We got a
Ryu,
Hadouken.
which always makes me think, and I've told this story 100 times on this podcast, that you and I and many folks in our grade in high school, to poor, sorry freshmen, males and females, would just Hadouken people in the hallway and scare the shit out of them. It was great. It was a wonderful time to be alive.
We also have in my household, whenever someone's not paying attention, you grab a pillow off the couch and you Hadouken the person.
Like that.
You want to knock them over. That's the
course.
goal.
Of course.
It was easier when my son was like 1.5, 2. He's getting sturdy now.
Yeah, right. He's got a strong base.
Yeah, he's got a real strong base.
News Dub. So excited for you.
This looks fucking terrible.
So excited for you.
This looks fucking terrible.
We got the FOCKER-in-Law trailer, full 2.5 minutes to play around with De Niro, Stiller, and Ariana Grande. And I'll say this. Ariana Grande looks like she's doing a good job.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about
that's
De
not
Niro, man.
I don't know about De Niro. And this also gets back to, I read something that Ben Stiller said after Zoolander 2, and he's like, when I was making Zoolander 2, I thought it was really, really funny. And then it came out, horrible reception, critics hated it. And then that's why I took a step back and said, I'm not sure if I know what's funny anymore, but I know how to direct. And that's why he's done more directing over the last decade.
Yeah, credit to him. Credit to him.
I'm not sure how much of this looks funny.
Agreed there. Agreed. Yeah, it's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
It's a legacy sequel to a sequel, 20 years in the making. So I don't know. Like, the recipe could be disastrous, but I think Ariana Grande is good enough that she could save it.
You think Grande's going to save this?
I think Grande may save it.
Who took it in the draft?
Oh, I don't know. It's a good question.
Someone did,
Not
though.
Not I.
It was not me
I.
either.
It might have been undrafted. I don't know. This is a scary one.
I feel like Keith got it.
News dump. Ooh, we got a trailer for something called The Dog Stars, which is the newest Ridley Scott movie starring Jacob Elordi, Margaret Qualley, and Josh Brolin. This is coming out August 28th. Speaking of the draft, I don't think anyone drafted this. I don't think anyone
I didn't see
was
this
aware of
trailer.
this.
Tell me what it's about.
It's basically an apocalypse level type of movie. Jacob Elordi is out with his puppy dog searching for like this radio signal. So it has a lot of pieces of other movies you've seen, but because you have a strong cast and Ridley Scott, who I don't really think gets the benefit of the doubt anymore, the hope for this is that it's going to be pretty good, but I don't know about this one. News dump. New Spaceballs, the new one.
I didn't see the teaser for this. I only saw the Mel Brooks telling us that it's called the new one because he found the money in his basement.
Yes, so the teaser has not been released online. It's just people talking about it, much the way
I was
Endgame.
I thought I was losing my mind earlier.
No, I also saw the Mel Brooks thing, and he's 99 years old. I'm worried he doesn't make it to the premiere of this movie.
Oh, he absolutely will. He's going to make it for Spaceballs 3.
April 23rd, 2027. Some of the tidbits we got from those who've seen it is it features a Na'vi pissing while Dark Helmet watches with 3D glasses. Real funny stuff, Goo.
Look, Spaceballs isn't like, it's not my jam. So
you don't love Spaceballs?
I don't love Spaceballs.
Okay.
I feel like you do because you connect with your father over it.
No, I love Spaceballs because I loved it when I was like 13.
I didn't love it when I was 13.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
When I was 13, not another teen movie.
Sure. Yeah. I liked both.
You can't like both.
Multiple sequel trilogy jabs in here, Goo, including BB-8 turned into a box, huh? Because he's spherical, but then they turn him into a box.
How can he roll then?
Yeah, he can't. What about that? Maybe he's
I don't know
jar.
shapes that well, but
Goo Yogurt, played by Mel Brooks, now has abs. Has abs in this movie. Is that because Jabba the Hutt's son has abs and biceps?
This is legit the worst breakdown of something. Like, what you're telling me is not getting me excited.
Goo, famously, Pizza the Hut, and this one, a slice of pizza is going to be Baby Pizza the Hut. Huh? That get you going?
No. No, it does not.
So this movie's coming out in a year. We'll see it. We'll see
Rick
it.
Moranis is coming back.
Rick Moranis is coming back, and he said that Josh Gad's concept
What
for this
did Rick
movie...
Moranis say?
He said Josh Gad's concept for this movie was so great, it drew him out of retirement. So that's something, I guess, too.
And Gad is stuck in the unknown right now. So
News dump. Q, finally, let's put this goddamn show out of its misery. The fucking Simpsons have given up on their one gag that
still gets buzz.
Yeah, and was like one of the reasons why originally, like, oh, that's such a great thing they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
They're no longer using couch gags every episode. And one of the show writers, creators, whoever, I don't know who does it anymore.
No one does.
Said that they didn't want to sacrifice the storytelling element of The Simpsons, so they had to give up on the couch gags. They don't have time for couch gags anymore.
It should have been in their contract that once you've run out of couch gags, the show's over.
That's it. So put this fucking thing out of.
Don't get me wrong. They've done, 850 couch gags?
Sure.
I don't know what else you can do.
Yeah. I mean, there's a show called 1,000 Ways to Die, Goo. They found 1,000 ways, so.
Like, I would have, I don't know, 300 episodes ago, I would have just done all Dune puns.
Could you tell me the year, in your opinion, that The Simpsons had back-to-back good episodes, the last time that was?
You probably, because you're just asking for back-to-back.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe season 15 or 14, but it wasn't a consistent thing.
Yeah.
I forget what season. It might have been 14. So
that's what, like 2004, 2005?
Yeah. It might have been 12, or it might have been 14, but the one with the area code, and they split up the city, that had sprinkled episodes throughout that were pretty good.
What year was the movie? 04? 06?
07?
07? Yeah, 07 might be right. Yeah. Yeah.
And they're making a new movie, too.
Oh,
yeah.
Great. Wonderful.
And I know people have been saying online that for those who have not watched the show, and I mean, since the last movie, they're in for a rude awakening when Marge starts talking. Poor Julie Kavner.
Yeah.
I don't... age. She's been doing that gravelly voice for 40 years now.
Yeah.
That's going to be us in 40 years when we're not doing...
One day, Goo, here's a novel concept. Cartoons are allowed to age up their characters, too, and they just never do it.
Look at King of the Hill, and that's why it's so goddamn good.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that doesn't really count because it came back.
Never you ever say that
and its
again.
Original
King of the Hill
run,
always counts.
You're allowed to age up the characters. Don't be afraid to do it.
Bobby.
News dump. Dude, Frankie Muniz is back again. Back-to-back Frankie Muniz weeks on News Dump.
So he's doing a lot of interviews. It's a lot of him and Cranston. So they're pretty much saying, like, hey, Muniz, you can do this interview. You got to bring Cranston, though.
He's fucking talking shit about my girl, Lizzie McGuire, because...
What did he say?
He said he regrets passing...
That's not talking shit, although he kind of is, because he hates Hillary Duff's mom.
Does he?
Yeah.
Maybe her sister.
No, he hates the mom because the mom was like the ultimate show mom. Like she's always putting her nose where it doesn't belong.
Gotcha. So Frankie Muniz did the film American cinematic classic Agent Cody Banks.
But it also
because he
might be Big Fat Liar, I don't know.
Big Fat Liar's Amanda Bynes, Agent Cody Banks is Hillary
You
Duff.
cannot say that with 100% certainty.
I am sure about that. I'm not sure which one Giamatti's
We have now gone 900 episodes.
Yeah.
And this is the first time you have said with complete certainty.
I know Duff's and Cody Banks. I don't remember which one Giamatti's in with the blue pool. That's
Giamatti is blue.
And
Dabba dee dabba da.
I don't know if that's the Bynes or the Duff one. But Muniz is saying he regrets doing Agent Cody Banks with Hillary Duff, which I think they might have dated after because of that. Never regret that, you motherfucker. And he passed on Holes as a result, and that went to Shia LaBeouf.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, I feel like I could have had a completely different career trajectory if I took on that more serious movie as opposed to the sillier, kid-friendly movie. And who knows where I'd be right now? And then
Holes is silly and kid friendly, but it also works because Shia LaBeouf is a much better actor than Frankie.
no, but you
Muniz.
can also see a different path if you take on, because that Holes is a pretty goddamn good movie.
It
Which,
is.
by the way,
It is.
Shia LaBeouf hated filming. I don't know if Frankie Muniz saw that little thing, but that's the movie that he hates the most.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my God! You know what? Let's picture this world.
Okay.
What if Shia LaBeouf did Agent Cody Banks?
And then that means we get Frankie Muniz in Disturbia and Eagle Eye.
Right, and Shia LaBeouf just becomes a comedic actor. He's a great comedic actor.
He is.
Even Stevens.
Yeah. And he does a lot of that in Holes, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we took the wrong pill.
Maybe we'd have a Shia LaBeouf and Hilary Duff power couple right now.
Shia LaDuff.
LaDuff?
Shia LaDuff.
Whoa. There it is. It's all been worth it.
Is she married right now?
Yes, happily married.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
Throw it away for Shia LaBeouf.
She used to be married to NHL player, I forget his name. She has 2 kids with him, I think, and now has a child with
Which
the
NHL
new
player?
husband. He played for the Leafs. I forget his fucking name. I think she has 2 kids with him, and then I'm pretty sure she has a third. She still looks unbelievable.
Oh, I'm aware of this. I'm
Yeah.
aware of that, but
Yeah.
she should probably
She's on tour currently, good.
LaDuff is pretty sweet.
That's pretty good.
That's a good name.
Yep.
And you can combine names because that's a really fun thing to do when you get married.
Agreed.
Say news dump. Let's fucking end this.
All right, that's it from Goo from the car on location, from me and my regular location. We'll be back at the end of the week with what, Goo? What do we got at the end of the week?
We got to talk about that because
Yeah,
we can't
we'll
draft
figure it
another
out.
mall.
Yeah, well, we probably could.
We
but-
could probably draft another mall.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all, folks.
Say news dump.
Too stump.